this is the industrial barge cement that has the chemicals in that you can huff. And so the stuff that I make your scabbard, like for Barbossa's scabbard, I think it contains chloroform. So I put it on a rag and I'm like, does this smell like chloroform to you? So I'm gonna flip this over so we have a working area. And let's see. And you have enough leather that when we make a scabbard for this, we can also incorporate the Screaming Skull or Scooby-Doo on the shape and lock it and get everything ready there.
I'm hoping there's enough leather there. I haven't even unfolded it.
You have so much.
Because I want to get Rusty to do
do the piping like Kate's baldric.
Baldric. With that color, those things will look great together.
That'll be incredible. I had one of Michael Jackson's customers come in and he'd had a stroke, so he was a little slow, but he got knighted. So he was Sir Keith Holman. So while he was here, Kate, you went with Keith? So Keith is in here and he's like, yeah, I'm Sir Keith Holman. I got knighted in the, in England by royalty. And I'm like, oh, well, could you knight me? And I had him take Peter Pan's sword and knight me. And then Kate, took pictures of it. And I talked to an actual OBE, Order of the British Empire Knight, and he says, well, it was a thing back in the day. And so a knight could knight another knight, and I'm still a British subject. So technically I might be a knight. But so his assistant, because he was kind of infirm from the stroke, and I said, well, as Keith makes an entrance or an exit from wherever you're at, take these coconuts. And they did. It was so great.
So you come riding in.
I'm just going to put this here to raise it up. And then right in here, you're going to take this stuff when we break the glue bond, mix this up, and you're going to put a light coating on here. And just trying to get any on your hands. This is the glue that they use for attaching Vibram soles onto hiking boots. So I'll have you do the rest and then put some on here. I'm going to find the drill and drill out the pommel while you're working on that.
Check to make sure I didn't manage to get glue on the front of the leather, or does this stuff peel off like rubber?
It sort of peels off, so yeah, just try and get it all over there, and we'll let it dry up for a second. It works exactly like contact cement, that it needs to dry to be a little tacky. I'm going to drill and tap your pommel so we can get that, and then we'll cover the grip, and then we'll wrap the wire on it. And we might dome the shell guard a little bit. Did you want the shell to curve up on one side, on the outside of the hand, and down on the other side? Is that
what would you suggest? Like down over the the big one down, the small one up?
The big one up. So this is your right hand.
Yeah.
Right in here as you're holding the sword. This would be up this way, curving up and curving down. Or they can both come up. If you saw Rusty's sword, I curved them both up. And it was a cool look, but,
I think let's try to get that S shape. Yeah.
Yeah, because Scooby.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. There's a theme.
That's right.
Okay. Put a little bit of cutting oil on there, and then just pull down the lever. back it up a little bit, and I'll put a little bit more oil.
How deep should this?
I don't know, go like an inch deep.
Feel it going into the other piece now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's probably good. All right, let me just see where we're at. So, you know, what you don't never think of is nuts and bolts, everything threaded.
Yeah.
And so you're using a 5/16 diameter tap with 18 threads per inch, which is a national coarse thread. So 5/16 18 would be what you'd ask if you got everything going there. And I'm assuming that's what the pommel thread or the thread on the tang is.
Yeah.
It might be a 3/8 16. If it is, then it's not going to go together, but I'm pretty confident that it's a 5/16 18. Cool, we're good. So I start on this side here, a little bit over it. You know, I should probably clean the grease off my hand, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna grab okay, so there's the grip wrapped around the Delrin core. I'm going to drill 3 holes on each side, and we'll put this wire and pull it in, and then we'll take the pommel and put it test fit, and then Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Remember, righty-tighty.
There we go.
So we're going to have this wire inlaid into here on each groove. That'll all be polished up. We'll have the shell guard coming over with a little skull faced here, and then the S guard coming around. Here, actually, let's do this.
Oh, wait.
We're just going to grab the bronze and just put it inside here. Let it warm up. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Got it?
So this can just hold here. This is going to take a few minutes. Let's put the wire wrap on the other pieces on the grip and start piercing out the other stuff, and then we'll jump back over to this.
Great.
I'm going to bump up the temperature a little bit more, and then I'll have you take it out, and you're going to hammer it the same way, just to thin it out for that, and we're going to make it a little longer. I'll grab it in the tongs like this, and you're just gonna work on this way a little bit. And that'll be the forward curl. This'll be the hilt. That'll wrap around for the knuckle bow. So just that area. There you go.
This here?
Yeah, anywhere there, yeah.
Right?
There you go. And keep it flat down a little bit more. There you go. And then pull it towards you. There you go. Cool. And then lay it down on the flat, and then just hammer it to squish it down from there, yeah. Good. Okay, perfect, yep. I'll do a little bit more here. Okay. So here you go. You're going to hammer it here, just like that. And more off the horn and the anvil to use the horn as a pivot. There you go. All right, let me just refine it a little bit. Thought these tongs would be better. I may not have been right. So that'll curl under. And we'll do the other side, and then it'll give an idea of what our plan is. So, same thing, just, I'm gonna hammer it here, so go ahead. Okay, I'll hammer it up a little more.
Yeah, I think it's great seeing all the hammer marks and having this be a little rough.
Cool, yeah. Well, I have a little bit of heat.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So these are going to actually curl around.
Sure.
So let me cool that off, and we'll get the brass rivets, and we'll show that. Okay.